Hi everybody, my name is Farah Miri. I'm wellness advocate with doTERRA, and today I'm going to be doing the start of a series videos that's going to help you use your oils once you get them. So basically my little series is called I Have My Essential Oils Now What. If we can go straight to the next slide. I'm going to next. There you go. So the first thing I would suggest is once you have your oils, you want to equip yourself with some great resources that are going to help you feel more successful using essential oils. The two books that I recommend are The Essential Life and The Modern Essentials. You can find them in essentoil.co.uk. I think they are roughly about 20 and 27 pounds. And you also can get the app, the Modern Essential app for $4.99, which is a fantastic app to have in your phone, in your fingertips. If every time you have something you want to look it up, you can go straight to your phone and have a look. It's very clear, very organized, and very colorful, and you can easily find your oils and how to use them as well. They also gives you a lot of information about blending, and so it's very, very useful, and you can use it and you can boost your confidence using the app and your knowledge as well. The online resources, I would suggest you go to the doTERRA.com. Obviously, there is also the doTERRAuniversity.com, which is a very good site for especially new wellness advocates, for everybody who really kind of wants to know a lot more about doTERRA and the tools to use to be able to be, again, very successful using the oils. doTERRA has a blog, which is a great blog to learn a lot about the company, the business, the oils, obviously. You can follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. And if you're interested in the science behind doTERRA, because doTERRA is a science company, you can go to aromaticscience.com. There's a brilliant information about how the chemistry and how the oils work in the body, and each characteristic and constituent of essential oils and stuff like that. There is a YouTube channel, doTERRA Corporate. If you also have a wellness advocate that you are kind of working with, he can put you straight in their team, but on their Facebook group. But more than welcome to join my Facebook group, which is essentially Spoiled, or you can also find me on Essential Wellness with Farah. More than welcome. You don't have to be in a particular team. You can just join my team as well. Okay, so the next slide is going to be the number one rule, really, when you get to your oil, is basically to leave the top on. The only way you can go wrong is to leave the top on. So the first thing you do is open your box, open your bottle, and experience the smell, inhale, and diffuse, and do so many things with them. But the first thing you can't go wrong is by just opening the top one. If you get your oils and you just leave them in a cupboard or in their box and wait until you have the confidence to open the box, then you can wait for a long time. So the first thing you do basically just open your box and open your bottle. A very important point, actually, when you want to use essential oils, it's nice to stock up with something that you can blend your oil in. Once you get a lot of confidence in how to use the oils, you can start blending your own, and it's a lot cheaper that way. But also, you can revamp the whole house by just doing your own cleaning product, your own soap, your own DIY projects, basically. And oils don't go well with plastic, because basically they drag every toxins from the plastics. You don't want to do that. So every time you work with oils and you store your oils, make sure you use glassware. So if you want to do sprays, or if you want to do roller bottles project, or you want to have oils that you can take with you everywhere, it's nice to have the glassware. And you can find them everywhere on Amazon or on eBay. So I've got my little container here that I can take with me everywhere. I have my key ring with me absolutely everywhere. that I can use when I need an oil, whether it's for being, energized, or there is somebody coughing next to me. I can use my oils. So how to use oils? That, as I just put this bullet point here, is basically there is no magic bullet. It takes about 2 months for our cells to regenerate themselves, and we're all different in terms of our chemistry. What works for me might not work for you, and what works for you might not work for me. This is why sometimes we suggest different oils that can help with something. So the only, reason that people give up on the oils is because they use very bad quality oils. If you find them on internet, or if you buy them from the cheap store, $1 or a pound shop or whatever, basically they're not going to work. So you're going to try them and you're going to say, this is rubbish. I don't like essential oils. They don't work. So obviously we're talking about quality here. We're talking about doTERRA oils. And, the only way to use doTERRA oils is basically to be consistent to help you with preventing any problems that you may have, but also allowing your body to accept essential oils. So be patient, be consistent, and one drop can go a very long way, and you can do it, in regularly, but very small amount. So you don't need a lot, and you just need to be patient and basically find the oils that can suit whatever ailments you are trying to go over. Very quickly talk about this wholeness kind of chart or pyramid, whatever they call it. The first thing obviously is eating right, and we all know that we need to eat right. We all know that we need to avoid certain food. If we keep doing the same thing, obviously nothing is going to change. We need to basically make changes in small habits, especially to be able to eat right, eliminate some of the things that we don't like by swapping the good thing with that. It doesn't have to be overnight. It doesn't have to be something that we can drastically go for, because it's not going to work. So small changes with good habits will help you move forward, and will help you eat right. Exercise, without saying as well. It doesn't have to be something completely, you don't have to be doing a marathon tomorrow. You don't have to be doing 10 classes of Zumba like me, but you can walk for 20, 30 minutes a day. You can do the gardening, because that's, I think, more painful than Zumba. You can just basically do a little bit more activity during the day. Rest and manage stress. This is very important. A lot of people forget that stress, oxidative stress, is, I think, probably the biggest killer. It can really, unbalance all your life. We forget how important just sleeping for 8 hours, if possible, would be, helping us to really restore our energy and feel better the next day. So a little bit of me time goes a long way, even if it's like 10 minutes a day. If you haven't got 10 minutes to look after yourself, then you haven't got a life. You really got to lock down at least 10 minutes a day to really de-stress and rest, and obviously take some time for yourself. Reduce toxic load. We are surrounded by toxic, whether we want it or not, whether you try to be healthy or not, and try to avoid everything, unless you live in a bubble. We are surrounded by toxic. So, reducing the processed food, reducing the intake of antibiotics, reducing the gluten that is causing so much stuff in our body. So there are so many things you can avoid to reduce toxic load. And then on top of this is a lifestyle that we can change to be able to help us with improving our health. And all in these stages, we can incorporate essential oils in them. So essential oils in our food, essential oils in our exercise to feel energized, essential oils for our rest and manage stress, and also essential oils to help with the toxic load. And then informed self-care, the healthcare, is basically getting you to a point where you have the knowledge and you have the confidence to be able to look after your health. You don't need to go to the doctor for a simple headache or for something that you can easily incorporate essential oils to help you with that. So it is basically a lifestyle change, but also once you know what you can do with essential oils, you can be empowered and be able to look after yourself. And proactive medical care is something as well with essential oils. You could take the action to be able to look after yourself and your health and the health of your family. In all this pyramid, essential oils comes in to help you in every single stage to be able to have this holistic lifestyle, the lifestyle that you want to have in a better way, and also the healthcare that you could easily now become empowered and confident to take up after yourself. And how to use essential oils, we'll leave this for tomorrow, when I'm going to put more information about the aromatic use, the topical and internal. Until tomorrow, I'll say goodbye for now. Bye.